said to the people at 8 o'clock, have you ever used the term, I'd rather take a good poke in the eye with a sharp stick than do what I have to do? And I'm sure we've all felt like that at some point in our lives. I know you've heard me say time and time again, we plan and God laughs. I'm not laughing now. You'll hear, as many of you know, that yesterday was my birthday. And had dinner with some of my family last night. They took me out for dinner. And on my way home, as is my habit, the radio was on. And what do you suppose was playing with an old Anne Murray song? And somebody said, I would have cried too if I had to listen to Anne Murray. But I have to tell you that Anne Murray was a favorite of my husband's. And the song that was playing was, You Lift Me Up, so I can stand on mountains. You lift me up. I should have brought Kleenex. Stay for the spot. So I can walk on stormy seas. And the thing of it is, for me, I believe that was my husband saying to me, you can do this. You can do this. I know you don't want to. Especially I know that you don't want to do it alone. But he was telling me that I'm not. I thought they were all done. Those of you who were at the dinner last week, I said the same thing to Martha as I came in. You know, I'd rather take a sharp stick in the eye than do this. Because I love you all very much. But I do what I do because I can. Not for accolades, not for big parties, because I know how much God loves each and every one of us. And I see that as part of what I am called to do is teach everyone how much God cares for each and every one of us. And we're reminded of that in the gospel. We're reminded once again how Jesus can turn things upside down. A leader from the synagogue, his daughter is very ill, and he needs Jesus to help them. And then we hear about the woman who has been ill for 12 years. And she knows in her heart of hearts that all she has to do is reach out and touch the hem of his cloak, and she will be healed. Now, the 12-year-old girl, very precious, very precious. Our youth are very important to all of us, to all of us. And she would have had a comfortable life, her father being one of the leaders in the synagogue, and probably blessed with many treasures. The woman who was sick for 12 years, on the other hand, we're told she had spent everything she had looking for a cure. So she would have been not as well off, poor. It's very important for us to look after all those people. For it matters not what we own. You know that saying, the house, the car, the cash. The sign of the home, the dash. What matters most is how we live and love and how we spend our cash. My prayer is that you will continue to spend your dash well. We have, like I said, we've laughed together. We've cried together. We've made memories together. We've traveled together. We've learned together. And we've been stretched together. In many ways. In many, many ways. So you see, it's not about me. It's about us. It's about us and the relationships that we have formed through these past 10 years. It's about us and the relationships we've worked on. Our relationship with God. All of our relationships with God. We all have people in our lives whom we never forget. I mean, you can ask me lots of questions about my younger life, but my most vivid memories and fond memories are about people, not about events. They're about the people who have touched me, journeyed with me, taught me, mentored me, and loved me. Words and all. For none of us are perfect, and I will be the first one to say that. None of us are perfect. But that's okay. We're human. We're going to share strawberries this morning. We shared strawberry at St. John's last week. Oh, and I was told that I really needed to tell you that when I started doing the announcements, I said, I know we're really busy here at St. George's. And you should have heard the roar. They were not impressed. The strawberry, as you know, is very important to my culture. And I think most of you know by now that my background is the Iroquois Confederacy, the Mohawk Nation, and the Wolf Clan. We're all one family on this turtle island. The turtles are home again. So the strawberry, very significant for my people. One, it reminds us. It reminds us how much our Creator loves us. Our Creator loves us so much. We're gifted with the first fruit of the season. There's lots of stories that go along with that strawberry. The one that I'm going to share is not only does our Creator love us so much, we get this first fruit of the season to taste the sweetness of that love. We also use it as a sign of reconciliation. Reconciliation. So, if we've had a falling out with someone, we offer strawberry. And if they take that strawberry, it means that we're reconciled. If they don't take that strawberry, on the other hand, it means squish it. No. It just means simply that they're not ready at this time. And I'm sure in our lives we've all had circumstances where we've had fallings out with people and we've wanted to make up and they weren't ready. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that they're never going to be ready. Just at that time, they're not ready. Okay. I look around at these people that I have grown to love so much these past 10 years. I look around at the ones that have taught me so much about life, about death, about grief and sadness, but most of all about love. And I am very thankful for each and every one of you. And I'd like to take this opportunity on this day where we're going to share a strawberry as a sign of reconciliation to say, if I've ever done anything, said anything to hurt you in any way, shape, or form, I apologize. You know, like I said, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Sometimes it's as simple as our message being misinterpreted. We don't realize that we've hurt someone. But I would like to take this opportunity to say I'm sorry. Man, I wish there was a tap here. Scott, can you turn the tap off, please? I think the reality is, perhaps you all think that I have done for you. And the reality is, you have all done for me. More than you even know. However, the other thing that I know is that we're all very strong. We're all very strong. And we don't go on these journeys alone. And you are all blessed to have Martha and Scott and all the leadership of St. George's to steer this ship. Martha, do you want to be a captain? Scott, you'll have to be the first mate. My husband was a marine engineer. And he always said it was the engine that kept everything going. And you, my friends, are that engine. You have wonderful leaders. And you are all wonderful ministers. You minister to each other. You minister to the people that you serve at the breakfast program and in the many, many organizations that you volunteer for. You minister to all God's children. And that, my friends, is the important thing. The important thing is that we recognize that the poorest person or the richest person, in those people, we meet Christ. We meet Christ every day of our lives if we are but open to see Christ. He's there. I look at your children. I'm sad to leave them. But I've also had the privilege of watching some of them grow into strong young people through my 10 years here. And that has been a privilege. You have allowed me into your life, as many people allow me into their lives. And I consider that a privilege. It's a privilege for me to walk with people, wherever I am. So, it's not goodbye. It'll never be goodbye. It's farewell. Farewell until we meet again. I told you it would be the people that I remember. And I will always remember all of you fondly in my prayers. For we can be separated by millions of miles just around the corner. We can be separated by many things, but nothing can separate us from the love of God or from the love that we've shared. We carry it with us. It encourages us, it feeds us, and we remember. We remember always. People may forget what you say. They may forget what you did. But they will never forget how you made them feel. Someone's cell phone. If I had mine on me, I would. And you all know how you've touched my heart. You're part of my family, and you will remain part of my family. We may not see each other often, but we'll always know where the other one is. So as I go from this place, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work that has been begun in you through Christ. You can do it. You are very faithful people. And for this I say, thanks be to God.